Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models and eModels. I'm back. I'm doing another build for eModels. eModels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for all your model making needs. This is the kit that I'm going to be doing. It is the new 144 scale SLS Artemis rocket from Airfix. It's a nice looking kit. There's not much to it, but what there is to it, we'll have a look at in just a moment. I'll open the box and have a look. This is the special pack, which has basically everything you need to do the build. It's got paints, brushes, cement, and all the plastic parts, decals, and everything in there as well. So let's open the box and we'll have a look inside and see exactly what they can send us and what we can do with it. So starting off with the paperwork, we get a nice colour sheet which contains all the decals required, mainly markings, obviously the NASA branding, and yeah, a bit for the base and for the other stages. There we go, NASA everything. That's that, and this is the call out sheet of where to put them all. So there we go, this is what we've got here. It gives you the paints that, as I say, are supplied, and all the decal locations for the main rocket boosters and core stage, and the upper stage has even more detail to it as well. Looking good. That's going to be quite interesting to do. I shall put the decals away in there because we're not going to need them for a while. The instruction manual itself, all colour, doesn't come with the gantry, which would be nice, but also would be quite repetitive to build. But it does come with basically everything you need to know. Before you start, you might need some paper, drill, pegs, wash parts, cut out parts, drill parts if you need to. With a huge drill like that, I'm sure you do that. Don't use much glue. Put them together, stir the paint. Yeah. So all the warnings as well in there. Lots of warnings. Then the build itself starts with the main tube assembly. Stuff to do there. Boosters on there. Fairly simple assembly. Apparently there's 79 parts to this build. Not stages, but parts to actually put together. So we've got all of that to build. Nice and easy. I would say colour instructions. It's got some colour to it, but yeah. All straightforward stuff by the looks of it, and it has a display base as well that you can put it on, make it look good. Right, let's have a look at the plastic. The sprues were separated into 3 separate bags, one of which is just the display base, which is quite nice. It's obviously got bits that you can just, the boosters will sit on to hold it securely. So that is that. The main assembly is the first bag, or the second bag if you count that as a bag, which is the main tube, just one piece. So there's no nasty seam lines to worry about in the stages. Just obviously the 2 halves will go together, and then we've got the cones and things to put onto there. And the rest of the plastic, we're in another bag. We've got our rocket booster tubes. Actually, whether they're the same, yeah, I would expect they are going to be identical. They're both labelled B, in fact. So we've got one for each of our rocket tubes, and what's probably the main nose rocket assembly. All on there, some very fine ribbing there. But that should not be too much of a build. I'm not going to be using the supplied tools and stuff, but let me show you what they are anyway. So they are supplying me, or us, anyone that buys the kit, with enough paints to do the job. Lots of glue. I don't know that you'll need 2 tubes of it, but there's 2 tubes of glue and 2 brushes, which, you know, are useful, but we can do better. So doing better, I am going to use other kits and supplies that I've got from eModels. We've got some UMP primer, which is always good to use. I'm using Tamiya extra thin cement for putting it all together. And I've picked up 3 other paints. I probably need more. Well, I will need more than that. I'm going to need some silver and chromes and gunmetals and stuff, but I've got some of those. The ones I didn't have, or because I've been out of modelling for a couple of years now, things that might not have survived the storage. I've got some black and white and some orange rust, which I think is the best colour for the main orange section. I've also upgraded my game with some God Hand nippers as well, because eModels are the UK supplier for God Hand. So I've got myself some new nippers. These are the PN 120 and the SPN 120, which are very good fine nippers for getting right in and getting rid of all the nubs. So that's my new upgrade stuff. And that is that. So join me very soon for the start of this build. And join me on Monday nights when we do the eModels show, where I will be doing some of it live on air as well. So I'm looking forward to this. 144 is my scale of choice. So it's interesting to do this. I do have the Saturn V rocket, which once I've completed this, I will be comparing it, shall we say, to that as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is just the introductory looking at thing. I'm not actually starting the build quite yet, but I will be doing that very soon, and you can watch it all on emodels.co.uk, or rather on the YouTube channel eModels UK. So thank you very much for watching. Stick around for more, and I'll see you for this very soon. Bye bye for now.